Stream me a diddle. So right at the start, you of the mic. Sorry.
It's my nan when she's trying to watch something and you're having a conversation in the next room.
Feel here on. No, we're not on the tower. We're part of the tower. This is my room in the tower. The goggle vision room.
Yeah.
So it has to be somewhere high up, so you can you've probably got binoculars and telescopes, so you can see the vast.
Oh, this is the Panopticon.
Oh,
It's Gallifrey themed.
Oh, okay. So these we'll need, but I don't know if I've
lore documents.
got them in order.
I need to get my notes as well, so I'll do that at the same time.
Yes, but we're back.
We're back.
For Doctor Who. We're late. We're really late, and because we're late, we've all had spoilers. But as we were discussing just now, we seem to each have different spoilers from what it seems, but we can't go into the details and find out for sure without spoiling each other anyway, so we don't know for certain.
Yes.
We'll get into that in a minute. I'm trying to get my notes together so we had 3 fucking episodes, didn't we, that we had to have notes for?
Yes. Lux, The Well, and Lucky Day.
Lux, Well, Lucky Day. They seem to be in order. This is the news. The Hughes, Dr. Hughes.
The Hughes Edwards.
The Dr. Hughes Edwards.
Shout out to adults who groom young men.
I was about to continue my sentence, so we'll get into that later, but we won't be getting into that. We'll get into the notes later. We'll say we're back late because everyone has lives, and I'll admit even my past 2 weeks or so have been a bit crazy, so that's helped me. So should we flat out the bat say what we know spoilers, but my particular I know what the deal is with Mrs. Flood. Once I found that out, it was right in the notes, and during watching stuff of the 3 we'd watched last time, I got the spoiler, and that's why I stopped writing notes, because I was like, right, I have to stay away from any kind of reaction now, even if it's an old one or a new.
Yeah, that's a shame. On the Mrs. Flood's thing, I did have a theory, but I'm not going to mention it because I don't want to accidentally read a reaction. Do you know what I mean? I don't.
Okay. You could, but I will stay. I don't know.
I'm just going to not mention it, and I'll let you know.
Okay. Yeah, we could get to that. Just realised an off-screen thing I forgot to do because it's always so long between our reactions. I can't see it, so it's not going to be distracting. But
pause the video. Yeah.
The video.
I'll just mention as well, my spoiler. How can I don't know how I can word it without giving anything away. It doesn't concern that, and it doesn't concern the thing that the live studio audience knows about either.
Okay. So, okay.
But I'll tell you what,
And my partner said he had a spoiler as to someone who makes a guest appearance. Is that correct? He nodded. So I guess when the points of our spoilers come up, we can be like, this was what I knew.
Yeah.
However, we've been doing this in bulks in sense of recording. So last time we kind of recorded the previous 3 episodes. We're going to do the same today, but we're going to split them up into a couple of different videos. We're going to attempt, we'll see how our energies last, to do 2 in a row now. That's 4. 2 in a row now, which is the story and the engine is the first episode we're going to do, and then the second one was the Interstellar song contest.
Yeah.
So they're today's episodes. However, the last 3 we did was Lux, The Well, and Lucky Day. So should we quickly go through we'll try and be quick. We'll try not to blamble on. So did you have much in terms of Lux? I don't think I
got one thing.
Okay, and it was literally one thing I've got as well.
Yeah.
Yep. And that you want to...
Mr. Ring-a-Ding was Alan Cumming.
Was obviously Alan Cumming, who was King
James the something.
James the something in the Jodie Whittaker episode.
Yeah, and I never would have guessed that was him in a million years.
I did know, as to it though, when he was attacking the Doctor and Belinda.
Bell.
His film strips acted very much like the Maestro's notes did when they were attacking him.
Okay, I feel better about that now then, if they're going for consistency.
Does this mean the toy maker's attacks are string based? Oh no, wait,
they were, because
he had the puppet strings.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I had a tingle. Oh, and it was 15 people who went missing in the cinema. He's the 15th Doctor.
Oh.
Just a cool little thing. Oh yeah, and the fan scene, Nurse Flood pops in like Nurse Joy, Officer Jenny.
Yeah.
The fan scene where all the fans turned up, I think I mentioned it briefly there, but basically my final on that is that it's not a bad thing. It did feel a little bit like it took me out of the action for a second.
Oh, yeah.
Would have preferred the time be dedicated to maybe fleshing Lux out as a pantheon god or something.
Yeah.
Or more development on the animated sequence where the Doctor and Belinda was.
Yeah, that was obsessively short, wasn't it?
That was an anticlimax
yeah.
of how them be. However, I'm still happy. I enjoyed the episode enough with the fan fiction writing. It felt like fan fiction, but it doesn't. They're the only downsides to it I could think of. If you're trying to look for downsides to that particular scene, I would have rather the energy and time be focused on developing a bit more of the other stuff that maybe they didn't have the budget for, like a 5-minute animated scene of. I would have liked it though, maybe.
Yeah.
What?
So that was it for.
That was it for. Okay, so. Well. This was the Midnight sequel, wasn't it?
Yes.
This was a good one, I believe. I remember. It has been like a month or so since we watched it.
Yeah, I did. I actually went back and sort of skimmed through our reaction to double check, because remember me saying, like, I reckon I challenged any other reactor to notice that it was a Midnight sequel as early as I did. I'm still holding on to that record as far as I've seen.
Okay. Oh, did you find out what time mark you did? So So my notes is, how did Shia or whatever her name was not know that by killing herself, wouldn't it just pass the creature on?
Yeah.
Up until now, someone dies, the creature passes on. Why did she think that sacrificing herself at the end would be the end of the creature?
Yeah, I don't know.
So why would it be different now?
Was it because she jumped down the well? Did she jump down the well?
She did.
Was the idea that it would be stuck down there now? I don't know. But it came back up to begin with, so that work?
And it was established that the creature was smart and could hear and understand what they're talking about.
Yeah.
And she basically announced, I know, I'll trap it by putting it on me and go kill it. The plan was surely it would have jumped off of her just as she ran away.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Ran away from them. Though, I did notice that up until next episode, which is Lucky Day, every story has literally led into one another. Because the Doctor picked up Belinda at the end of the Robots.
Tried to take her home.
I can't remember what episode 2 was now.
4, 3, 2. It was Lux.
2 was Lux. Yeah. Tried to get her home, but they landed, or they couldn't. So the first stop.
Yeah.
Like, it led from the scene of them discovering they couldn't get to Earth to them going to like the old timey-wimey time, and then I think I noticed it connected then. I can't remember exactly now. This was a month ago. So just take my word for it. Question mark. I could be wrong. Let me know.
It's just they'd have like the arc of the Doctor trying to get Belinda home,
and now we've realised that we can't. It's now turned into an arc of we're still trying to, but we know we're jumping bit by bit. Sort of thing. The tiny gun thing. Apart from the name of the planet and the paranoia of people, what are the similarities to this and Midnight? Because the creature and power seem completely different.
It was
It could even be a new monster. Like, was it like meant to be a sequel to start, or was this story written and then they've realised, holy shit, this is kind of similar to Midnight? Can we
it could have
somehow
been that.
work it into a sequel?
It could have been that. I will say the bit where I noticed it was because it was making them turn against each other. That was the similarity.
That's the only.
But it's like
that's just. It wasn't like it was. It has the power to turn people against each other. It's more it manipulates the paranoia of humans.
That's what. Yeah, that's kind of what I meant. Yeah.
That's But So apart from that, being able to like.
Yeah.
Apart from the name of the planet and the paranoia of the people, everything else seemed a little bit different from Midnight. Yeah. So it just made me think, oh, was this written? Maybe it was written as something else. Because wasn't this two writers, Russell and someone?
Oh, I can't remember, but that would make sense then. Maybe if that was.
That's
the case,
what I was wondering. I've got this idea from somewhere, definitely.
Something I've seen people saying to like as a kind of in-universe explanation as to why it's a bit different is that it's evolved. It's had all that time to learn more and more and more. Yeah.
Yeah. You can. I can see how it can easily.
Not to discredit your theory, but like in universe, that's.
I will say it's more rushed than Midnight. The predecessor let you get to know and possibly care about the people on the bus before the weird shit happened. Yeah. In this, I didn't give a shit about anyone who was. It's like, all right, they're arguing. Yay. Yeah. Needed a second part, maybe? It could have been a two-parter episode. Like the first part, you deal with learning about all these soldiers and their different. Yeah. There was a line in there. I've been shooting drought sharks since the age of 6. And it just reminds me of...
That's impossible, even for a droid.
No. I used to shoot womp rats back in my teeth. Yeah. But yeah.
I was doing the wrong scene.
Before the dead crew smashed the mirrors, did none of them act like one of them turn their backs on one accidentally and then like turn their back on a mirror accidentally and then the creature like gets hit, or maybe and mirrors aren't the only reflective surface in like I
did think on a rewatch that was a solution to get the Mercury as a mirror. I thought that because how did you know that was the rule, that like it can't see itself? It was a bit weird, bit
rushed. It's we've worked out what to do and how to escape too quick. The point of Midnight was that by the end of it, we didn't know what the fuck had happened. Yeah. Even the Doctor was like, I don't know what. I've just... What? Yeah. In the words of David Tennant, what? Might have been better to be a standalone episode, because then it wouldn't be compared to Midnight and be more appreciated for its creepy horror thriller story, as opposed to people thinking, oh, it's a sequel to Midnight, is it going to be exactly as good? It's not quite as good. I prefer Midnight. It's Earth's gone in this future, so time it just took me back to time can be rewritten. So in this time, they're in a timeline now where Earth hasn't existed for hundreds of thousands of years, and they're like, what the fuck? Could have just as easily been a Turn Left sequel. There's something on your back.
One of the Tricksters Brigade.
Oh, okay, so there must have been a second writer, because I've got a note saying, did the second writer write a standalone and Russell turned it into Midnight 2?
There we are.
Electric Boogaloo.
So I'm going to do that, because I feel like...
So that was my catch-up review of The Well. Did you have any different notes? Or
did, yeah. So a few people have said this, including friend of the channel, Panstall.
Oh, hello!
Who said when Alice, the girl who had the deaf girl, I don't know that to begin with, when her and 2 other people go into the lift at the end, the camera zooms in on the life form indicator, and there's 4 life forms.
Okay, yes.
So it was presumably still on Alice, or Alice was dead the whole time, is the other theory. And it was just the creature the whole time manipulating them, which I quite liked that.
Okay. That comment, it was on our last reaction, or on the reaction to as well. I think it was separated.
Sorry. Someone mentioned that her helmet light didn't turn on like everyone else's as well, suggesting, you know, like a sort of visual cue that maybe she's not there.
There's no soul to her, no light in her body.
Yeah. So I liked
okay.
those
They're quite nice.
Yeah, that was all I had.
Oh, okay. On to Lucky Day. Ducky Lay. Ooh, the duckies have got laid. I seem to have I don't know. The notes are just a lot more spread out and not as neat as the ones on my other pieces of paper. That's why there's 3 here. So the notes I've got is that Comrade's diary makes me want A Love and Monsters Part 2. Let's catch up with Elton and his slab.
Yeah, that was great.
Ruby is Rose, blonde, 19, and her family is the most interesting part of the storyline. But that means Belinda is Martha.
Fuck yeah.
She's a medical of some kind.
Russell, you're just doing it all again.
It's yeah.
Sorry, just about the well. It was originally planned as a standalone, focusing on Nigerian spirits known as Orishas.
Oh.
It was converted into a sequel to Midnight.
Oh, okay. So I was on the ball.
You're on the money.
I was on the money, honey. Oh yeah, Link's being just like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Yeah.
When all the shit goes, just like, nope, bye. Flood really okay. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Well, I mean, it's kind of obvious he's going to come back because Miss Flood released Conrad.
Oh yeah.
So possibly see him again in the future.
Sorry, just on that well thing again. I think
back to the well. Sorry.
I think reading this, I think it was not even a Doctor Who episode. It was just a standalone show about spirits.
Oh. Well, that's quite interesting, and it couldn't get picked up, so they've kind of turned it into a Who.
Apparently, Russ. Oh, it was. She'd been working with Jane Tranter on another Bad Wolf production. Tranter suggested her to. Was it her? Yeah. Them. Suggested them to Russell T Davies. Russell T Davies read one of their scripts and meant that would work well as a Doctor Who episode.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah. Sorry, yeah.
Lucky Day. Back to Lucky Day. So yeah, possibly seeing Conrad again at some point because he's been let out. Otherwise, that seems pointless.
Sorry, what was that? What was it?
Miss Flood let Conrad out at the end.
Yes.
So possibly he's most probably going to return because it would be pointless to have that scene if he didn't.
Yes, makes sense. Is he going to be like Adam in the comics and all that, where he like goes off and forms a League of Supervillains or something?
Actually done in visual rather than in comic.
Yeah.
Oh no, I suppose we've kind of had that, haven't we? I was going to say, I kind of want that, like, League of Supervillains episode where all the villains work together to stop the Doctor, but that's basically Pandora. Yeah, never mind. Would Conrad have been better without the whole abused childhood storyline? It's kind of like they're trying to give an excuse to why he's a dickhead rather than... Some people can just be dickheads.
Yeah, that's a fair point,
Badass Kate for the win. Probably the only reason I'm going to watch the Unit spin-off show is to see what they do with her. It's almost a bit like Captain Jack-esque, where you get your own show, you turn into a bit more of a darker character and you start killing your grandchildren and shit.
I wonder what age range they're pitching the spin-off at. I mean, if they're even going to fucking make it now, if Disney are getting rid of it. That's the other question.
That's a point. Mel's apparently off in Sydney on a case.
Oh yeah,
is this going to be to do with the Unit spin-off?
Because I made a note of this as well, because they mentioned there was something weird going on in the harbour.
Okay.
And it's called The War Between the Land and the Sea, isn't it?
Sea Devils, not Silurians. Sorry.
Whichever, yeah.
I think, but okay. Was the Doctor's rant to Conrad at the end needed? It felt almost Chibnall-esque and trying to feel justified and force it all down your throat. Did we not get the point from the episode itself?
I feel like
Doctor's so busy sending a message. Did he even bother to go see if Ruby was okay?
Good point. I felt
give her a hug or something, dude.
I feel like that was more the Doctor just having a go because he was angry.
It felt. It just felt like Russell was trying to recapture the "Oi, you hurt my mum."
Yeah.
Scene.
Because
you upset my mum.
I did think this Doctor's meant to have sorted his mental health out, so this doesn't seem very healthy.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway.
Conrad name drops Belinda. Is this how the Doctor originally found out who Belinda was?
Yeah. So I made a note of that as well because at the time I said, why does he mention Belinda? What's up with Belinda?
Belinda's just already and in the first episode, the Doctor knew Belinda outright.
But I realised afterwards that it was just because when Conrad met the Doctor, he was with Belinda. That's why he mentions Belinda.
Yeah,
that's the only reason.
I knew that.
So I missed that.
But then the Doctor who has a go at him at the end is before Belinda.
Yes, so he's then gone, who's this Belinda? That's why.
And that's if that's the real reason he was looking for Belinda, it feels a little underwhelming.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, by the way, this dickhead just mentioned your name to me, so it's like, well, I gotta figure out who the fuck this is now.
Yeah.
You've had Time Lords that could absorb the time vortex. Now look at you.
Yeah.
Not Time Lords, companions. Yeah. You know the quote. I'm bad with quotes. I'm bad at talking, to be fair. So Flood's forms, we've had neighbour, show audience, boss, and then governor.
Yeah.
So there's not really... I think I was trying to look for a pattern, but there's not really a pattern. She's just being whatever she can be in the moment. Trinity Wells cameo. Her information's not as reliable as it was back in the old days.
No, it's not like we used to be, is it?
It's a shame they just... I don't know what the term would be, but they've just brought her down.
Also, Trinity...
She's not even a newsreader anymore. She's doing like podcast reading or something.
Yeah. Trinity Wells.
She used to be on the BBC One News or whatever.
Trinity Wells sounds like it's like a town in Dorset or something. Anyway.
I might have missed them, but I don't think there was any tears for once from the Doctor in this episode. Just anger at the end.
I can't remember if he was crying at that.
I can't remember if it was angry tears. No. Oh yeah, and just my final things are some bits I liked about Badass Kate. It's like the "Don't you point a gun at her" when Conrad pointed one
she
at
just
Ruby,
in front of
and it's just like the way she said it was just from the chest.
Yeah.
Is
like
like
my daughter, you bitch.
And the never insult the brig. Is that? But that's like that is one of those writers' way for you to instantly hate someone.
Yeah.
As soon as someone insults the Brigadier or anyone just beloved from the old days, you will instantly hate that character.
It's like, are they mean to a dog? Do they insult the Brigadier?
That's it, yes. So that was my notes on that. And as I've stated, my spoiler is I do now know Mrs. Floodstill and what the fuck's going on with her. So those notes were taken before that, and once I found out, I'm like, right, I can't look into anything else Doctor Who. I have to stop making notes and looking at the past episodes, let alone...
I got two more things.
Like the hearts.
Exactly. The first one's about Lucky Day. There's a whole thing about, like, Conrad gets arrested and then he gets let out and he turns people against Unit and blah blah blah. He does also put Unit employees' names and addresses on screen during one of his live streams, which is just literally just straight up illegal. So like he should have just been arrested at that point anyway.
Yeah.
And
thinking about it, I think I have more notes on Lucky Day. I just can't find them for the life of me, so it's too late.
And then the other thing is, the whole of this series was filmed before the last series aired.
Oh. So what have they been doing with the past year or so? Are they filming the next series, or are they just filming it? Maybe
God knows.
That's how we can guarantee the Unit spin-offs happening, is because they've already filmed it.
Yeah, maybe.
So even if Disney don't want to show it, they've at least got the footage and the rights to be able to do their own thing with it.
So I guess they must have just been using the time for post-production and maybe any pickup shots needed, I guess, or something. But yeah, it's because it's interesting because we've been talking about how some of the things this series have felt different to last series, but it was all filmed before last series aired.
It was all filmed basically one after the other, I guess.
So if there are any differences, if there are any deliberate differences that they've made, it's all been done in the edit.
Oh. Alright.
I'm sat on my keys. There we go.
And I'm out of my teas. But I'm thinking we're going to at least get one episode out of the way now. I might not pause the video, I might just quickly run down and bop us on some teas for the next one or something. And we can blab on like we normally do.
Yeah.
As for this blabbing on, I think we should
probably get on with it.
We should stop it, because this was meant to be a quick catch-up of the last 3 episodes. It's turned into however long it's turned into. I can't see any of the details. It's been long. It's been longer than planned. Let's watch the story and the engine. Your queue up is up here. You'll be able to see kind of what you'll be able to see some of it. If you want better quality, you'll have to do syncing up or whatever. Where's my... Oh, I remember where my mouse is. I have my mouse.
Oh!
It's not connected. The mouse is over there. Where's the... Oh, I remember. But, I mean, yeah, I'll say in a minute. I forgot about this until right now because the mouse reminded me. It does look like a fucking...
It does.
They need to release a computer mouse 100%. Of that.
Maybe there's a 3D printed one you can get.
I hate this shit. It's not... It's... Okay, I like...
Yeah, but you still got it.
I hate the Sonic dildo, I still got it.
Yeah.
Woo! Sorry. That was really crude of me. I do apologise.
It's not like you at all.
No, that was I think that was a little bit overly crude for even me, though, wasn't it? Just flat out taking it and... Anyway.
You didn't actually do it, at least.
No. I like this as a doctor's gadget. I don't like it as a sonic screwdriver.
Yeah, it's a gadget, not a screwdriver. Gizmo.
It's a gizmo.
But not remnants.
But not... Yeah. Let's go. Story and the engine. Universe.
Long time ago,
In a galaxy far, far.
I was a small boy.
Oh,
The fire was eating the forest. People
well,
were running
tell it to
and
slow down.
It was me. I ran to the river with my little cock together.
Yeah, that should be fine.
We laughed at me. What are you doing? What I can, I shouted.
What are you
I
doing?
light on the fire.
I love that.
Thought
I love the accent.
So,
Sorry.
what are you talking about? It's
What
one
are
of my
you
favourite
doing?
phrases.
I love the accent.
Yeah.
It's
A man stood at the door.
it resonates. Oh.
I'd spray.
Tell him to zip it up and get back inside. Look for a toilet indoors.
He landed the box in the middle of the burnt forest.
Oh.
And started scattering fresh seeds. I went over to thank him. Are you a farmer? I asked. No,
I'm a doctor.
I am the doctor.
That was close.
He shook hands, and that's how we met.
Nice. Good. Great story.
Oh.
You're sure that this doctor will come? Yes.
Okay. Oh, you said you've seen this one, so you know what's going on. I don't.
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck.
The doctor! We need him now! It needs feeding!
Okay. Okay. That was a bit... What was it meant to be? Just the wall?
Yeah. This is.
If it was like maybe on a TV screen, I'd have been a little bit more
Yeah.
up for that. But just the wall turns into the title sequence.
Yeah, it's like we've already had like fans of the show in the show, and now we've had the title sequence in, and characters talking to the camera, like Mrs. Fun.
It's fair. Okay.
I guess it's all getting.
Everything.
The fourth wall's just disintegrated by this
There
point.
is-
I'm doing everything I can to...
Oh, okay. I thought he'd literally frozen that.
Oh, we can boost the Vindicator if we go to... Of course! Lagos, Nigeria has the largest communications technology market in Africa, and it's the Thomas Palace.
Almost Palace.
My favorite barbershop. The owner's a friend of mine. We met in a fight.
Oh, okay.
Barbershop. The TARDIS does your hair.
It does. It does. I don't go there for cuts.
He opens up one of the roundels and puts his head in.
Every roundel does a different thing.
Yeah.
Because we know one of them can hold drinks.
One of them's got a flashlight in it.
2019, a great year.
Is it? Really? You've got COVID coming up.
Yeah, it's only at the end.
Okay.
Just leave before the end of December.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not human. I am an evolved life form.
Alright. Here you go.
It changes a lot. First time I've had this black body, some parts of the earth have now treated it differently. Here, in Africa, in that barber shop, I accepted. I'm able to forget. Boy, we laugh, we tell stories.
I'm a bit of sex, but
Yeah.
My nan took me to India whenever she could. For the same reason. Say you're not human. That's the most human thing ever, Doctor.
Maybe one day we'll go back in time and visit her nan during the partition.
oh no, wait. Been there, done that. oh.
God, it's so nice. So nice.
Just knows everyone, I bet. Oh, that was a we've done stuff together. That was a yeah, you know me in the bedroom finger.
You know where this finger
It's
is.
like that's more, we don't just know each other. I wonder if this was actually filmed in Africa. Oh. No, turn left.
There's something on turn back.
Oh. Where's Belinda gone? Did I catch that she wandered off?
Africans only. No, I don't know. They didn't say. He just left, I guess.
That is why the tortoise has cracked.
Oh, she just didn't go with. Okay.
You ruined the end now. It might not be. Excuse me?
Who does he think he's talking to? I remember supposed all of you to know the house outside. She turned up in over.
Do you have comment? Yes.
The stylus has slipped. Damp and misty outside, dusty in here.
It's not me. Your management.
Hmm.
Welcome.
Oh.
I've been expecting you.
I was expecting it to be Miss Flood for a moment.
Yeah.
Welcome. My establishment.
Your establishment. Why is the street deserted?
Why is it opium leaving?
No one needs
Why are
haircuts.
we on all the missing posters?
They cannot leave. No one can. You are the all-knowing doctor who is supposed to help us not do anything.
Save you from more.
First,
John, he hasn't been in years. He doesn't know. He never makes appointments.
yes, besides, appointments never work in Africa. What are you talking about? Oh, yeah. Who's next?
Mhm.
We're running out of stories. Look at his head. Me.
Has been on the opposite.
Wow, stuff you can do these days.
Once upon a time,
As long as it's only on the head for me.
was traveling through Botswana collecting local music when he heard a shaman singing. Your man said, stop.
Oh, there is a screen there.
I have to write this down. Wrote it,
Okay.
then said, carry on. But the shaman sang a completely different song. Your man said, no, sing the first one. The shaman said, I cannot. The first time, an antelope was in the eastlands.
So if you get put in this situation, you've just got to hope this guy's never seen any of your favourite TV shows and you just start recounting episodes of that.
Yeah.
So the song changed. You see,
Once upon a time in the future, the entire crew of a mining ship got wiped out by radiation. But one man survived. Who was this savior of humanity? The slob of the,
That makes me think of Reign of Fire. Do you remember that film? It's about in the future where the Earth's been like ravaged by dragons, and because like civilization's collapsed, to entertain everyone, people put on plays, and it's just like they're doing Star Wars. Because obviously, like no one knows the story.
Incredible. The drawings in the window are a visual.
Oh, it's a window.
Cool, right? Dalek, Cybermen, Weeping Angels. You need to get to the cut for that to work. They're all connected. The windows, chairs, sleepers. You must tell a story, Doctor. You must feed it. She's always hungry.
I mean, the Doctor's got like billions of fucking stories at this point.
Yeah, sucking dry of stories.
Once upon a time, I met a blonde. I mean, I know I'm gonna have to narrow it down.
A 19-year-old.
This one was 19.
Wait, okay.
This one had a fat note. Right, let's scratch that. There was this
But
girl
were they
called
from London?
Ace.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Okay. The turd? I would be talking to the turd as much as I could then.
You'd be lost without her. Face. Why do I know your face?
I originally learned
The teeth suck.
I originally learned that the official way to spell that is MTCHEU.
That
Sorry.
sound.
Yeah.
Why do I know your face? Baba's assistant. She told me that they both. It was me. So they left my father. And they're keeping you here until we reach their destination. We're traveling. Oh, Christ. Let's do Baba. Tell them one day, I was not to give me a haircut. My own shop. But it was the nice thing. He said, okay. He brought out his own clippers. And as soon as
Straight across the neck.
currents just ran through the whole shop like magic and witchcraft seemed to transfer itself soul to him. I told him to my kids didn't know. Tried to stop my clients. They shop demanded a select few. Once we left this place, they pushed in.
Never got out.
These are men I've known for years. Decades. They like one story. I came to get a trim for my child to name ceremony.
I haven't seen my child in 3 years.
For less than a year. I'm an athlete. Really. I came to get a cut for championship. It's my team. My sister. She trained me. My mother is in the hospital.
I hope she's still there.
To get fresh. See. Someone waiting for me too, Doctor. Yeah, with the blue earrings the day we met. We both came to the city together. I spent most of my time in here. It's enough for time.
It's alright, it's only regular.
Yeah.
To say anything.
Everyone else thinks red is camp.
Yeah. Mauve any day. It's not mauve and dangerous, we're fine.
Yes.
Oh.
John, let me out.
That is not enough hair. Let's grow some
Yeah.
more. Whoosh.
A story.
Imagine
Doctor,
a story.
tell it for us. It's the easier to be a big story. So. Okay. You want a story about weeping angels in ice
There we go.
forest for nothing is more vivid than an ordinary life. One person. Belinda. On any given day, nurses are knackered. And after a 13-hour shift, she was done. These pictures are alive. She was going home.
We're
She heard something.
gonna get a recap of like the past 3 episodes.
Yeah.
But
Is this a clip show episode?
No, it's not. It's not.
Stocks at 89, tachycardia's up to 100, vomited a few times. Gastroenteritis.
Have you considered steroids?
I mean, I thought I was pretty buff already, but
I have put herself in the Madison crisis. Here, hyperpigmentation.
No, it's too subtle, it's barely there. Dehydration, nausea, vomiting.
An Addisonian crisis can present like this. It happened to my nan. Without steroids, she could die.
You're right. Yours.
It's my nan's birthday.
well, yeah.
All night, she guarded that frail life. Sacrificing her own joy.
That meter made me think of Monsters Inc.
Getting up.
Try making him laugh.
Yeah.
Until the doctors wheeled her away. Two weeks later, Belinda was leaving work.
She got kidnapped by robots.
Hi, Belinda.
Oh.
There she is.
Silly, I'll be there around 7. Love you.
Nurse Flood off again to do another shift in this hospital. She's got 50,000 sisters all around the world. All of them nurses and police officers.
Oh.
Aw. I mean, I've only got like 5 years left before I die of natural causes anyway, but, you know.
Why can't I die of unnatural causes?
Unnatural, yeah.
Like a vampire or something.
Oh?
Best time is the hardest. From now, it will be as easy as getting a haircut. You're right, Tomo. These stories alone can superpower the engine. You see? Look how much his hair has grown. You can let us go now.
Oh. Backstabbing piece of shit! You were my friend!
This changes everything. We'll get there sooner. You can finally take the throne and rule. Very justly.
I must recalibrate the engine.
Alien royalty, I'm guessing.
Power. Check the stasis field
Hmm?
for structural damage. Let's meet in the engine room. Just relax, okay?
I would say as well, like, I don't know any of these actors, apart from the Doctor, obviously.
Yeah. I don't know any of these actors.
I think they're all really good.
Oh, yeah.
I think they've, because sometimes in a TV show you get a few duds. Let's be honest. But like, I think
Oh, yeah, I haven't been annoyed by anyone yet.
Yeah, the
Say, like, even in the last few episodes, you'll get that 1 or 2 characters that you're just like,
yeah. I really like as well the spooky new barber gives off a really sinister vibe. Because I think he's just like
it's
it's really well
quite
performed.
mysterious
Yeah.
sinisterism.
Yeah. Okay.
And this, get this pen open because I have no problem. I'm expending it.
Oh.
And I have no side of that. You have stories. That's what I love.
I can't remember if he cries or not.
He's been betrayed. I can see one imminent. Let's flip the double-headed coin and see if it happens.
This coin is just a sphere. It's just
It's just a ball. Let's flip the marble and see what happens. Let's roll the non-existent die. What?
Can the door go? We can. You can. There's nowhere to go. I opened it from
but both of us. It's not gonna work. Okay, you have, but we're in space. Okay, I didn't think of that. And this ship doesn't have a TARDIS bubble around it.
So when they show, I don't know if you share this other bit of knowledge, but like when they showed this, I kind of guessed what was going on.
Oh, okay. They're on the back of a robot spider.
Yeah. It's not Wild Wild West.
And these guys are the builders, piloters, crewers of the spider, I'm guessing. And they're royalty.
The creators of the World Wide Web. Tim Berners-Lee looks different to how I remember.
Stay away in the background. That where the shop was. Yes.
Oh, yeah, there
Or
was.
it's just okay. And she's gonna walk in and I'm guessing it's like a teleport. It kind of teleports you to the ship.
I can't remember. They do explain it.
Aren't you, Doctor? The shop is in outer space and in Lagos at the same time.
Okay, well, I'm getting the explanation.
The structure that I saw in Nexus. They used to call it the World Wide Web.
Oh,
It's okay.
I forgot about that.
There is something far uglier after that.
Don't you disrespect my boy Tim Berners-Lee.
There is a space compressor that goes between. That is built into.
Oh fuck.
That only lets her and myself out.
Okay.
Control it.
Work on audio, sorry.
Wait, it's not a beast. You're talking about you. The spider that's in control. Where are we going? You'll find out soon enough.
Well, there we go. I was wondering if it was going to be a companion-like episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been my ears off. You're the nurse from his story.
Oh. Yeah, true.
You're
Sorry.
companion.
No one else is in the house.
So where have you been?
I swear it's too loud for that and we can't be heard.
Yeah.
No, I told him to go, actually. You're missing. What's going on? Who is that?
Still feel like all he has done is stomp around giving people awful haircuts. and they are all scared of him.
He hides his identity like a cloud,
Oh.
a troll in the web.
Throw hammers.
I'm scared.
We will live, yeah. There is nothing that he can do.
It is written so. We only have a 45-minute time slot.
You want to know who I am? I got my many names.
Oh, some call me.
That's dead. Dionysus, the Greek god of theater, even Loki, god of
And
mischief.
some, oh, okay. And some know me as Barry, king of the potato cube.
Many cultures, in many worlds, in many incarnations.
Yeah, in
It does not matter.
folklore from that part of the world is Anansi, the trickster and story god, who
Okay.
is like a spider person.
Oh.
So like as soon as I saw the spider, I was like, oh, it's Anansi.
Oh, okay.
In the empty void, I am the spark.
That hair's gonna do something.
Dark nucleus. The lie
Maybe.
that tells the truth, the well of worlds. The Godfather Creole, the jelly before, the tall tale itself is this. Doctor.
I missed a bit.
Yeah. It's purposeful. It's like a cool little it's like a Padawan.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. And you were all those storylines. Yes.
All those guns. You. You sure?
Yes. Why are you laughing? What's so funny?
Laughing can be contagious.
Yeah.
He's lying to you.
I see.
I mean, tricksters will lie.
Yeah.
Drank so much
Tricksters do
wine
be lying.
caused a drought in Athens. Saga and I watched Marvel movies up until Endgame. She meant like Thor muscles were too small. I played chess with my steps. I let her think that she let me let her win. She kicked my ass thoroughly.
Ooh. Is the doctor ever said ass before?
To make me marry one of his daughters. I know the gods. You are not them. Tell the truth. Who are you?
You don't have to answer them. Look at me. Let him get you.
Who are you? I was the one behind them. It was me.
Continuity error with the hair.
I was once human. Whenever we told stories, the storytelling gods would grow in power. The gods needed to strengthen their bonds with humanity. Wherever they told stories, I went. I told them myths, their legends, cleaned them up, printed them in, so that it go.
Make them into feature films.
That was my job. I only exist because of me.
Some they call me John Favreau.
My work. The Nexus.
He built that too.
I wanted something like the brain, flexible, strong, that could expand and make connections between ideas. So, I took a strand on their God's blood and essence and built a model, a web-like structure, and they expanded to what you saw now. Those empty concepts, cultures, and ideas.
Don't let those time.
Started small, a pub lit by candles, the Catholic Church confession box, a coal-powered theater.
So I think he's just so connected to telling stories via haircuts. He's like he has to cut his own hair when he's telling the story.
It's just like an OCD sort of thing.
Itself. I worked for centuries, and all I wanted was to be recognized. They told me that I should know my place. I primed the Nexus so well that it went without me. So they threw me out of my life.
Kind of an AI getting
Oh,
bigger in
yeah.
its boots kind of thing, yeah.
Oh, it's Doctor Who getting preachy again. That's a great shout though.
Yeah. The Daleks getting bigger than Davros, sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The engine burned too much energy holding us together when
The Padawan becomes the master.
typical doctor. Irresponsible.
I have never. See, Abby, the daughter of Anansi. Abna, that is your full name, isn't it?
You dare speak it. You are not worthy. I grew up trapped with others. Terrified someone would win me in a bet. I'd heard about you. Traveling through time. I had faith you could help. Instead you left.
I didn't know who the fuck you were until now, bitch.
You humiliated me. Doctor, take you with me.
Okay, they have now. Excuse me. Oh shit!
Fugitive back then.
Oh!
Wrong to offer that bet.
I completely forgot about this until just now.
I was busy in a different story that might be finished.
Ah. The queen that never was.
Yeah.
The doctor we all wanted.
Sit, doctor. Talk now.
Oh, that was not alright.
To the heart of the next
To install the shop there.
Was that the cameo you knew?
Was that the cameo you knew about, or is there a? No, there's a different one. Okay.
That he's going to become everything that he hates and despises, and you believe him.
He would not lie to me.
Or
I would not like. I might have missed the truth.
Yeah. I didn't lie. I just kind of didn't tell you everything.
There's nothing I can do. I'm trapped here. Tell me.
Well, we need to stand. I'm remote.
Hey, to cut them out of memory. The gods.
The gods. The story where cutting them from their essence will destroy them. Destroy. As in kill. Die. Dead. As a doornail. Done. All the gods. Gone.
What would destroy your
Good
father?
alliteration.
Yeah.
I got your birthday present. What did you do? I killed your dad.
Are tied to the gods, destroying them and the very essence of humanity.
Are you able to have?
I think it'd be.
How would you pass on tradition? You knew about this plan.
No.
No.
Thanks.
Sorry.
Power. Now.
Doctor, we need to sit.
Do what she says, okay? We have to get back home. Our families. I can't help it. Please.
Hurt people. Hurt people. Your father hurt. The difference between good and evil is what we do with our people.
Oh, what was the Cersei line? I choose. I choose violence or something. Yeah, I choose violence. Just a bit. Okay.
I will talk. I will tell a story.
I will take the ring to
I will be the very best, like no one ever was. This is the what? No, wait.
I saw something. It was like, you know, in the start of the Fellowship of the Ring in the film, Gandalf has that massive firework that's like a dragon. Someone pointed out that he's taken that to the birthday party of an aged dragon attack survivor. It's like, does he show up to Frodo's birthday party with a firework that looked like a big Sauron eye? Like it's.
Of slavery and deep suffering. Slaves who broke their chains and escaped would return to try to free others. Slaves were not allowed to carry paper. They were always stopped and searched.
So they started showing it up their ass. What?
Very clever.
The Captain Jack stories, Bay.
Too many shapes and patterns, and in one style.
That's why I've always thought that's quite cool when people braid their hair in like patterns and shit like that.
Yeah.
So the women would weave maps into their hair,
Okay.
pass it
That's
on.
quite clever.
Mothers to daughters, slave to slave, plantation to plantation.
Slave masters never check their hair, so the shit comes like this. Distinct and different.
Exactly. Order,
That's true. That's,
battery levels.
Okay, yeah, I'm assuming it's all based on truth.
So good. It's myself.
In walks Joe Murray. I mean, if there was a doctor I could see kissing one of his past selves, it would be Huey.
yeah, definitely.
Just make that with himself. Bye. Whatever one of them.
Somewhere in the universe, Captain Jack just has a heart attack for no reason. He doesn't know why.
The only thing in the universe that can kill Captain Jack.
Yeah. He dies happy. Rigor mortis. It's like that Taskmaster series with the one with Steve Pemberton in. They ran around the. I think they were in Thorpe Park or Alton Towers or something, and they had like a
hedge maze or something.
it was like a metal. It was like a saw attraction.
Oh, there you go.
It was that.
You lied to me for all these years.
I will handle the others. Please leave.
Just a dildo shrine. No, it's just Monica's cupboard. It's where they just chuck all their crap. I was gonna say, he should know the way, just...
The story.
Mm. It's a little bit like a train in a release sort of way.
Oh, like the one in the Division in Flux.
Oh god. I had legitimately forgot about that until you said. Oh. Oh no, okay. More. It's a buzz droid! It's a giant buzz droid.
Aim for the Buzz Droid Center Eye.
Yeah.
A Kindle.
Just go ham on it. the way the doctor's going shuffled back.
You have done nothing. Nothing. We are still on track. And then I will cut them off.
Oh, the gods! Sure enough, could I die?
You did all this to kill them.
Of course, they deserve it.
Rubbish! This is your ego.
What is the story?
No, don't give him any more power.
You're a cunt. End of story.
I wanted to see how good he was unchallenged.
Emmy, baby, write me the shortest story you can. You wrote it in 6 months. Short as hell. You want to hear it?
I'm about to kick your ass.
For sale, baby shoes never worn. That's the story.
I die. I'm bored.
Give me power. But how? Huh? I am not connected to you.
No, the engine is connected to me. My stories. My voice. Look. On.
There we go. Clip show. Every screen, everywhere. Don't show me Capaldi.
My body is like a barbershop. All of them inside. Telling their stories.
Hey, I like this show.
Will not fail them.
I mean, you can't really tell all the Doctor's stories in short clips. Oh, Ratnos.
Yeah.
It's a cool look. I do like her.
Yeah.
Like, mechanoid bugs. Very Digimon.
Yeah.
He's taken out a third of the engine. You can't process that power. Your engine could overload and explode.
Oh,
We'll all be subject to
got
fate.
bars there, Belinda.
Don't do that. You will not. No. No.
You will not do that. You won't, will you?
I did like as well, like, the doctor says, I'm going to tell you a story, and Belinda goes, don't do that, you'll give him power. I was like, I kind of rather than the companion just sort of being in the background, taking more of an active role and actually realising, hang on, that might not be a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You control the doors. Let them out. You were once mortal. Their lives and their stories will end because of you. Do you want that? Do you?
Yes. Obviously not. I'm guessing.
No, it's the last episode.
Okay. Oh, cool sci-fi gadget.
Now, hang on a second.
The corridor is now straight line. Go. You go. I'll be right behind you. Yeah. I'll be right behind you. Okay.
I'll wait for you.
Is a tune in it.
Listen to me. What would your 6-word story, with the essence of your life be? I want you to live long enough to write it. Don't let this be how your story ends.
His little control thing, I'm sure it's a prop that's been used before, as far as I'm in. I can't put my brain finger on it. Is it all their hair just goes
Or just falls out.
reverse? Yeah.
Sorry.
Come into my parlour, said the spider to the fly.
No. Whoa, no, what the fuck do I do? Oh, ow, 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 ow.
Father, why have you destroyed me?
I loved you.
Thank you for keeping your promise, Doctor. Abby, you rescued us, but you kept us alive.
Whilst you're down there.
That was some good planking.
Oh, yeah,
He
yeah.
was holding himself up.
Oh, yeah. Wait about this for me.
It's been 20 years. They've grown up. Time doesn't exist within the spider thing. Oh, he's still here. I saw him come out. It's like, where's he gone?
Oh my god, it is an AI thing. This is definitely my new headcanon.
Right, yeah. But if it is, that's a subtle way of sending a message. Not
Yeah.
just saying, AI is bad. Don't do it. You make your stories metaphors for your message, not a lesson.
I've met a 4, but I've never met a 5.
I've met a doctor. I've met a crisis as well. As for you, cunt.
This will not continue. I don't belong here. I don't even have a name for people to trust.
Story maker. Stories are fabulous.
Stories are fun. I'm not fun.
Ugh, tickle. Like a bit of dust
I
or
mean,
something.
for sure.
I don't deserve this kindness.
It's the lesson though, everyone deserves kindness.
Anything I want.
Everyone deserves kindness except for you, you prick. You know
Yeah,
who you are.
yeah. You know who you are. You.
I would have that in my heart.
But I will have him inside me.
Lots of people.
Yeah.
Imagine the motto, teaching a God life lessons.
Mhm.
Thank you, Doctor.
I drip on.
Yes.
For that 6-word story.
Cool if we see him again.
Yeah.
Now what was I doing again?
Now that the pesky doctor's out of the way, I can resume my plan to kill the
Yeah,
gods.
yeah. Just goes in and has a little baby mecha spider on the grow.
Triumph.
Yeah, I saw a spooky kid back then.
Kids are just spooky though, it's fine.
But the stories were leaking out, getting mixed up.
I forgot about the spooky kid.
Okay, maybe that's gonna become somewhat.
You have to tell me about Omo.
Oh no. It's a long story. But, once upon a time.
There wasn't an immediate next time. I think it was just a nice
That was a
episode.
really nice episode. Yeah.
Was the most fun part of that episode just
It was literally. It was when the doctor was telling his story of Linda. That's the cameo she had. Yeah. No, but it's just it's nice to have just good standalone episodes that don't really mean much to
Yeah.
the rest. Now
Yeah.
and then you can just a nice episode about gods and stories
Yeah.
and shit, and it's
So I watched this
That
and
was really
my
fun.
nan made the point that it was like Desmond's. Do you remember?
I vaguely do.
It was set in a barber shop.
And it was
Black community, or that-
predominantly
yeah, yeah.
black cat. Yeah.
Because I read a lot of people like it's sort of really. It is a.
to America for me. I'm sure. Let's get that.
It's a massive part of like that culture is the community in a barber shop and telling stories. And so it's like really resonated with a lot of people for that reason, as well as just being a good episode.
No,
Yeah.
great. Yeah, I don't. The problem with like doing bulk episodes as well is we don't have time nor we can't just sit here and think of what we like and dislike about and come up with a review now. We can kind of just give our immediate points of like, oh no, it was really good. I would have liked more. Would I? Was it nice that it was short? Joe Martin, was it nice that it was a short, sweet cameo like that, or would I have maybe liked a couple more clips to it than just?
I think when they just bring someone in for one line, it's just like, remember this? You liked this, didn't you?
Yeah.
And like, well, we'll do something with it then.
Yeah.
I'd rather, yeah.
Could we have had, like, rather than just showing her like that, we actually got a flashback or something?
Yeah.
The only thing I can think of at the moment that's a bit of a gripe, but I can't think of anything. Like some episodes, you get to the end of and you'll be like, oh, that bit was weird.
I mean, the first time I watched it, I was like, it was good, but I prefer it more sort of sci-fi, and
Okay.
I said, honestly, the second time I much preferred it.
Okay.
I enjoyed it a lot more that time, which I guess
I mean, it was quite sci-fi.
it's like sometimes if you see a story or read a book or listen to an album or anything, sometimes the first time you're just experiencing it as it is, and then the second time, you know, for me it's like I know what it is now, and now I can actually focus on it.
You can, yes.
And I think that does happen a lot, and I
Definitely.
think that's happened with this one.
Oh, great. Yeah, it's above average, definitely. It's like not the best story in the universe, but it's better than a lot of stories.
Yeah.
Around that like 70, 80 markish.
I'd give it a 7.
Yeah,
A nice chunky
around
7.
that. I don't like being exact at these points because of these points, but yeah. So we're a nice around that. The late ratings, not the low ratings.
Yeah.
So next, we're gonna keep going. Actually,
Yes.
well, I'm gonna run off and make a cup of tea for us all. If that was the plan,
I think so.
I can run up and down and do bits and bobs. I'll take all the cups. Did you want another tea, my darling? Yes.
Thank you, Jeeves.
Oh, that's all right, sir. The tea boy.
T-boy and steak.
So I guess hold the fort, and we will be back in about 5 minutes or so
Yep.
for some songs.
Oh, the Interstellar Song Contest.
Some contest.
Song Contest. Interstellar Song Contest. So my spoiler still hasn't come up. I guess none of our spoilers have come up yet. No. So
I feel like mine will be someone,
okay.
but
If it's cameo, that would make sense. Yeah.
what are the other ones called?
The Reality War, and another one. The other one is Wish World.
Okay, it could be a Wish World, but I feel like it will be someone.
Okay. Interesting.
When you see them, you'll know it's mine.
Okay. If you didn't pick that up, when we see them, we'll know it's them. From that spoiler. Yeah.
Because I don't know anything other than what they do.
Oh, okay.
Wait for the kettle to boil.
Wait for the beats kick in, but it never
Wait for
does.
it to kick in. I can use this actually. Did it go up my ass?
We have to.
I have the mouse. The last I remember having it was putting it
There.
Oh. I was gonna say I can load up the next episode. I'm surprised I forgot because I spent like half a minute there slowly balancing it. Will it just go into the next episode? There we go.
Lovely.
Skip. Put. Boom. So in a minute.
Who end?
Whom? The whom?
Don't you mean to hoon?
To whom does it concern? Right.
Yeah, I think most people will be in this episode before the last one.
Oh, okay. Spoiler in this one or the last one. I don't know when. I'm assuming it's going to be at least in the first of the 2-part final. If it is a 2-part final,
Mrs.
we
Flood thing, yeah,
find out
yeah.
all the Mrs. Flood.
I know that my
videos.
spoilers for that. The last one.
The last parts.
Yeah. Because that's when I saw the spoiler was after that.
I'm going to go check it out. I've got one. Check on the tea. Hold the fee. Whee!
Join us here live on Tea Watch, where we've got some exciting new tea coming in from the Bristol area. If we go live to Aussie. Sorry, we seem to have lost Aussie. But, you've been sending us in your tea from across the country. Margaret from Northampton, don't know whether it's the Northampton in the south or the Northampton in the north, has said that she's got a cup of tea with 2 sugars in. Steady on, Margaret. Did I say Margaret? Margaret.
He's cold.
See, there's a Northampton in the north and a Northampton in the south, but there's not a Southampton in the north, or there's a Southampton in the south. There's not an East Hampton or a West Hampton. There's a Westbury. There's several Westburys.
I've always thought that, because I work on North Street.
There's a couple of Easterns.
There's an East Street and a West Street.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a South Street,
South. Oh.
which is always annoying me.
Yeah. I wonder if that's. Are North Street, East Street, and West Street north of the river? Or south of the river?
No.
Oh, that makes it even more confusing.
What room?
Avon. Or Froome.
I don't know. I know they're not
Because if they were north of the river, that would make sense, because then the south street would be south of the river and you wouldn't care.
Right, that's yours. I don't want to put it on there because it's blue.
Did you know, people at home, the centre of Bristol is built on top of several underground rivers? So I always find interesting. Like up sort of Rupert Street and Castle Park and everything are all just on top of rivers.
People didn't, because about images from about 300 years ago, a few weeks ago.
Oh, nice.
And we were like,
Cheers.
okay, that church up there, obviously, every church is up.
Yeah.
And that building was there, I still don't actually know what the building is. It's right next to Beacon.
Okay.
Beacon Tower, which is like a blue stone one that's got pillars.
Right.
That building was
Wait,
there.
what are we on about?
Talking about the underground rivers of Bristol.
Oh, okay.
Because they've like diverted it and built artificial harbours and built things over the rivers multiple times over the history of
Yes.
the
That's what
city.
they're doing to the centre, because they just they filled in where all the
They filled in those god awful fountains.
never working properly or never.
I think they're just gonna leave it as paved over. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
I think they should make it into like a European style town square. That would be nice. Have like a cafe and and no cars are allowed. I guess all the cars just have to drive into the river.
Just the falafel stand.
You have to invent flying cars.
The kebab shop
Okay.
turns up at like
Yes.
into like weird.
Yes. Well, maybe that's for another.
Yeah.
What? I wasn't here for most of that. I am here now though for an Interstellar
Stone
Stone con.
Interstellar Stone Contest. Yeah.
This Stinterstellar Stone
Stint-
Jealous dog.
The Interstellar Dong contest. Oh, that's what I
Well, we've come in swinging with that one.
Come
haven't
in, literally out about, and we'll grab this.
Yeah. So this one was on just before Eurovision. I managed.
Okay.
To, look.
So have they is this like in collaboration with Eurovision?
I don't know if it's in collaboration with, but it's definitely, but obviously,
based on.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was quite.
Hasn't there been a big finish?
There has Boom Banger.
It was a
Bang
Seventh
or
Doctor
something?
one, wasn't it?
I
With
thought it
Mel.
was a sixth one.
Oh,
It was
might
one
have
of the
been.
two anyway.
I swear it was a Mel one.
I trust you to know better than me, to be honest. So yeah, let's
I don't
go
know.
seven.
Yeah, I think there was one though.
There is, because I'm sure I've listened to it.
Ah, so have I.
Yeah.
What? No, I did yours.
Oh, don't worry, don't worry.
I know you don't care about leaving it to soak, brew.
Squid on the side.
Yeah.
Chapter one.
Yeah, that's what I did with yours. Anyway, that's
Wait 3 minutes.
that's the tea there. Let's,
Yeah, so I was quite pleased that I managed to actually avoid the end of this one before I switched on for Eurovision,
Oh,
because
okay.
I'm a massive Eurovision fan,
You
so
want
like
to watch that.
yeah.
Okay.
So, I hope
Well-
hopefully they don't piss me off with this.
Hopefully you enjoy this because
Yes.
you enjoy Eurovision, or it's just Russell's way of getting musical episodes.
Yeah, well, it could be that.
Your mum picks.
Not yet. Anyway, let's go. Everything's still tiddly working. Oh, quite loud though. This is the contest. It just there was a Power Rangers series where the villains were using reasons to attack a ranger as entertainment, and it was all staged and shit.
Oh, cat people.
Oh, I haven't seen them in a while. Oh.
Oh. Was this yours?
No.
Oh. Ryland's on everything.
Oh, fuck, okay. Well, as himself. Okay.
So is canon in Doctor Who now that Ryland has frozen himself to become immortal?
At one point, he's gonna. At some
Amazing.
point in the next few years, he's gonna freeze
Yeah,
himself.
yeah.
Might it be if it's in this one?
Maybe. Okay, well, maybe just say when it happens. Don't give hints. Have we booked this booth?
Yeah.
All we need
Okay.
to get you back to life. Welcome to the 803rd Interstellar Song Contest!
Interstellar. Star doesn't really work as an E, does it?
No.
Your wish thing.
Yeah. No.
I'm gonna say, Murray Gold, you've done it again. This is one of the best, I think, intro themes that he's done, in my opinion.
I don't know. We're like 20 intro themes in by this point. They start to blend in for me.
See, I'm a big nerd for it, so
I know.
Do you know Dawson? I don't, do you?
Do you know Dawson? No, I don't.
No.
Do you?
No.
I'm liking all the prosthetics going on in
I was
this.
gonna say, no,
Feels like a Star Trek episode.
Yeah.
Folks, it is awesome. The Interstellar Song Contest is transmitted live across the entire Western Galactic Arm.
Yeah, fuck the Eastern Galactic Arm.
Yeah.
They're the America of the...
Yeah. They sided with the Draconian Empire or whatever it was. We don't...
Oh.
Well, that seems relevant.
Oh, there she is.
Yeah.
Nurse Flood's on it, in case anyone has a heart attack. Oh, I love her little
You see, that's got to be part of the plot, surely. The sponsor. They're really focusing on it.
What, Poppy Honey?
Yeah.
Alright. Keep an eye out for it, maybe.
Olivia Newton-John came forth. Absolute scenes. Absolute scenes.
I watched with my mum and dad when I was little. I saw it, yeah. They let me stay up late remotely. As long as I made my tea and got into my pajamas. Look at me now.
Two years later.
Yeah.
Where are we? Where's the second place?
That is space flight. That is space. Not Venus is space station. Do you see?
We're inside of a
In orbit. The universe is wild.
Look, there's song contest like in Australia and then
I knew that you would enjoy finally being with me.
I think that probably took a few more steps before space.
No,
but
that was it.
Australia and then
And
space.
then every other planet.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she was. I think she was interested in the Vindicator or something.
thank you, Doctor. That's the final link.
Oh,
Oh.
I guess she's obviously like trying to find Earth as well for some reason. Then
Maybe.
because if Earth's gone, it's gone for everyone. But she's got her own reasons. Yeah. Ticket arrow.
As I've mentioned, I do know the
Yeah.
Keely Deely. I don't know what she does in the episodes. I just know what her deal is, why she's here in the first place.
It's more than that much. Don't take anything from serious. Our target will carry it's just songs.
Oof.
We're never gonna dignify that because actually no.
I will.
You make fun of it, it's like you're making fun of it. I don't know, guys. Like we're going like in circles. But sometimes I think we should.
I mean, the station is in orbit.
Why won't you do something? This is my ticket card. Mine. Now, would you do your job and get those people out, please?
Sorry.
Someone's got a kink.
Yeah.
Like the upgraded slabs. These ones are branded.
Yeah.
It started with Iron Man,
Yeah.
and
Oh, he's got something on the inside. Same horns.
yeah. Either on the inside or they're related or something. Okay, is the contest just being hijacked then? That's the whole. I'm so excited!
Oh, I just can't wait
to sing.
Oh yeah, must be a sister.
Okay. Yeah. You never know. Might have some Targaryen shit
I
going on
suppose,
in
yeah,
their family.
yeah. Gotta keep the dragons in the family as well, you know.
It's all the rage nowadays, yeah.
That's a dress rehearsal, broadcasting across the galaxy. No one's gonna know the difference. Well, that's where you're wrong. Ryan wasn't at the dress. He was doing deep freeze.
Publicity comms can say,
AI can do anything nowadays, fucking hell.
Yeah.
tell him he ain't something.
To be fair, this is so far in the future, you could probably just get an AI to do a video for it.
Yeah.
Based on what we've got now.
It turns out AI, Rylan was AI the whole time. They
Yeah.
haven't been keeping him frozen.
Yeah.
That was what they were trying to keep secret.
Yeah.
Cryogenics didn't work, he died like 5 days after he went in. Well, ooh.
That's correct. We're just rewritten. It's nothing to worry about, Adam. 30 seconds to realise anything's wrong.
That's what I need.
I'm in and done, I'm quick.
Why would you not defrost him for the dress rehearsal? What if you won't know what to do?
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway,
They were planning to just tell him what to do step by step
Oh,
through
yeah.
the earpiece, weren't they?
It's probably not that important to the plot.
I am gonna...
Oh yeah.
Well, okay, maybe not.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be here ready just in case I need to turn it down. Because I can imagine stuff like, or we try and talk over it.
Yeah.
We have got subtitles. So, yeah, okay. Now I know singing. Let's bring this down a tiny bit. There's something a little bit more important than voting right now.
She's just gonna open the ceiling and let everyone out.
I mean, it's looking like it.
Not Rylan!
No. In the TARDIS, bitch. Now!
Get in before it hads and
Yeah,
leaves.
yeah. It's funny if Miss Flood goes in, she's got 50,000 sisters around the universe. Well, shit.
Shit. That's actually pretty horrific.
Whoa, yeah, there we go. Oh, well, there we go. Well, shit. Okay. Okay. Okay, it's quite a cool little, action shot.
Yeah.
We've got to try and get him to the TARDIS, I guess, before...
Yeah.
Well, mass murder.
Yeah.
With this button, Doctor. Well, contest didn't last as long as I thought it was. I thought it was going to be a full episode and then trying to get music into it.
Yeah.
It's fine. I'm used to it. It was only really a half cameo from him. It's fine. I'm just gonna hold the breath. Well, you shouldn't hold your breath in space, though, should you?
I don't know.
That was oxygen, wasn't it? That was like a whole Doctor Who episode.
Of course
where he
it
went
was,
blind
yeah.
because the elders or something.
That's right.
Using the shield to maintain integrity.
That's what people have said to me, man.
That and I'm horny all the time, but
Doing the things you expect of me. Moving to phase 3. Final phase.
is this the one with Endgame, wasn't it? Phase 3.
Rest of the phase.
What was that phase 4? I've lost track
No
of the
idea.
phases.
Device to the gallery, listen to me. They're not dead. Gravity shell is still on. Not too late. Still safe.
The Mavity shell.
Oh.
With this,
What is it?
it's called Delta Wave
Oh, like from end of series 1.
phase 3.
Yes. Oh. Okay.
The best.
Because they've given him control of a great big transmitter. He can broadcast this delta wave.
Fucking hell. Okay. Neither of the few survivors.
What the hell? I've no idea. Oh, we're locked in.
I'm right. I started off with the text board. I can open this. I can just trip the code switch.
And if you can.
My friend went up through the roof. Is there some sort of air bubble or something? Can't we call?
No, that's what
rescue
popped.
or other emergency
Yeah.
services? They've got to exist. We can't call. We're in Clownstown. What is that? Gambling rules.
Hmm.
If people could transmit from here, they could hyperstream a bet to the other side of the galaxy before the results get there. So all signals are blocked and
Huh.
closed.
Okay. So
That's-
maybe you can transmit it.
Yeah.
No one's.
Unless they take down the close down.
There's no relief.
But the show was broadcasting, so you can use
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Fucking Dugadoo.
What?
I know who I'm voting for.
Yeah. I'm over it.
You know that's
Oh my god.
there's a similar real thing in the real world with like trading on the stock markets.
Okay.
Dad was just sit there.
They have to artificially delay signals to certain parts of the internet because otherwise you could get an advantage because the signal would get to you sooner.
Oh, okay.
But where's that? Mr. Van Gossett. Where's that? Where am I? I'm stuck here on my own. And I'm no one. You're alive.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah,
You're alive.
it's a good start.
What's with
She's gonna say Belinda Chandra, she'd be like, what, like the planet?
Leslie
Yeah.
and Cora?
I was waiting for her to actually say something
Yeah.
then.
Sorry.
The Legend of Korra.
Yeah.
My friend. God,
My friend.
he was so wonderful. And I never got to tell him.
This is weird. I'm tapping into the computer code that's being overridden. Something like software's rewriting everything. But what for?
We've been hijacked.
Thinking software and calibrating.
You can still help those people. I saw you save that contestant. Don't say a word. That was the girl from Tryon. So special. Shut it. We're doing this for Helia. Those people can't be saved.
You can go to Helia, bitch. Yeah.
It's by the arch.
Yeah. Ooh.
I mean, the Doctor, I'm guessing, has special shit that he can
Alienesses.
deal with this a bit better.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Oh!
Where did she come from?
The fuck? Oh, my heart.
Oh, it's like Leia in The Last Jedi.
That for the benefit of my partner, that's his granddaughter, first ever companion. but her now, not her when she was like 15.
They can't just be dropping in another cameo for no reason.
Are we gonna get like one every episode? Fucking hell.
Please make this one mean something.
This is cool.
Now it's Wally.
And I always remember.
Define dancing.
I remember one of the Star Trek films, the modern ones, where like him and Benedict.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a drop, but then there's also him and Cumberbunch.
Yeah.
Going through, yeah. Kirk and Cumberbunch. I haven't been paying attention. Okay,
Yeah.
I've half paid attention. I've been more. We just had a fucking Susan cameo.
Gaveston.
Ah, got lucky with a nurse. 2 nurses here now. Huh. Oh, these 2 partners.
Yeah. The that first aid kit I think was similar to the one in the well as well.
Oh, okay.
So just
We see,
reuse
and
the same prop.
there was a first aid kit in her first one as well.
There was.
So maybe
yeah,
they're
I can't
constantly reusing
Yeah.
first aid kits as
Yeah.
So I'm still reeling on Susan.
Yeah.
He's looked more bronzed than.
Might have been the lighting.
Yeah.
That's... I've got to say, just as an image, that all of them just being lifted up into the like
Quite hard.
it was genuinely freaked me out. Like
Oh,
it was really horrible. Yeah, something about that really got me.
Creepy, yeah. I guess it's less it's more the concept of what has happened behind it. The image of people rising in the air isn't freaky, but because you know what they're rising to,
Yeah.
it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not as departed as we would have hoped.
Yeah. But that was thanks to
Yeah.
his sister. She's a headcanon, she's his sister.
That's why people don't like you guys. Yeah.
Yeah, it was more.
I'll go look at that.
It looked more sort of like chromy brownie.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Maybe that's Series 1, Series 2. Maybe they changed it.
Maybe.
Sell more.
So you get away with it.
I guess I presume they want to broadcast the Delta Wave to the entire Western Spiral Arm to just kill them all.
Yeah.
I can't remember if we said that or not.
Yeah. A Delta Wave.
Maybe switch it off.
Yeah.
Imagine he does all this to bring himself back to life, but then just kills himself.
Yeah.
KYS himself. Yeah, it's different.
Yeah.
Huh.
Ow.
I let the camera work there to reflect that they're disorientated.
Yeah, the.
Time to play spoons.
I was just saying hello.
Yeah.
How many people are watching the song contest? If they route that signal through the station and transmit, it will kill every single person watching.
It's not like when Brainiac transmitted the brown wave.
Yeah. So this guy is just a mass murderer then.
Yeah.
Got it. It's the aliens. Wait for this.
Aliens.
Wait, look. It's like they practice cannibalism and witchcraft. They've got these holes.
I guess that's the prejudice.
Yeah.
Yeah, people say that a lot.
It's a metaphor for racism.
Is she a Hellion, I wonder? That's why she's got the hair to cover the horns.
Ooh. Good catch. That looks very Pandorica.
Yeah.
Good catch. Oh, it's the Hall of Fame.
This is part of the museum. The history of the entire contest. I'm going to call it Paradise. That's how I got the posh seats. The song contest.
Am I gonna like fanboy a little bit here? Are they gonna show us people?
Oh, people from actual.
Oh, it's Graham Norton.
Oh, fuck.
that was
Oh,
yours.
was
then.
that your cameo? Okay.
Long since dead.
Oh, that-
The Interstellar Song Contest now spans the
They still know what Earth is,
Hmm.
unless the other two are gonna be like, "What is Earth?" I don't know.
This is just the episode of cameos, isn't it? Right,
Yeah.
no, Susan. Actually, you can't. No matter who the fuck you bring in this episode, Susan was the cameo of the episode.
There she is. Speak of the devil. Why are we seeing her? I
Why
need to know
don't she?
this.
Why? Come, hug, say hello.
Good. Have you found that hyper? Specialist hunter.
Marvin.
Looks like Vision behind them.
It's Marvin. It said on the poster.
Mhm. Oh, you don't like that shit?
Is that the doctor?
Mhm.
It's the doctor.
Representing Revenge Against the Corporation. My name is.
He's alive!
You represent the Doctor, the last of the Time Lords.
It is.
KLF have already done
To
it
be
to an
fair.
extent.
Yeah,
just
true.
the Time Lords.
You did all of it. And now you're threatening 3 trillion people. Except I'm here, telling you, no. If you come anywhere near the gallery, I'll purge the airlocks and clear the whole station. Did you know I'll do? I will survive, and I will find you. And you can run.
I have a very particular set of skills.
Yeah.
But I will find you, because you have
And I will get
my whole
you.
target. So I will cast your body out into the void, and I will stand and watch you freeze to death.
Oh, he's getting dark. Not the doctor. Sorry.
The Delta rate is at 95%. You need to enter the final calibration.
Thank you for your indeed wits. This conversation is over. Strong guards, he's in a museum. Find and execute. Immediately.
Slabs are on it. Someone's got a fetish. Sorry, I can't.
She's coming back. He's coming.
Now, my children.
Baby goat.
He said his mother was shot
Oh.
before anyone asked her his name. How'd you know so much about Hellions?
Comes off like Darth Vader's
Yeah,
helmet.
yeah. Everything's still going?
Yep.
Mm. Oh, she cut him off. Ow.
Hellboy.
Yeah.
Thank you for showing the camera before the people you were talking to.
Yeah.
She just pulls it back and they're like, "What are you? We can't see the back of your head."
Oh, yeah.
They couldn't tell me. We're not allowed to see. I treated like a stone right across the galaxy.
I wonder if this might be a metaphor.
For racism, in a way, I guess.
Was it you?
But anything
It's sort of like
more
it's sort of like apartheid sort of thing, isn't it? Where like some people are treated as second-class citizens, as in the way that Palestinians are treated by Israel. And there's a big controversy with Eurovision at the moment because they're not banning Israel for all the stuff that they're doing, and also you're not allowed to mention any of it, or you kind of get blacklisted.
Okay.
So I wonder if this might be.
This is Russell's metaphor for that. Yeah.
Oh, there's the help that we came.
Oh yeah.
Is that like drugs?
Medicine.
Okay, honey. I'm sorry. Your planet was invaded for honey. My planet was invaded for honey flavor. They took the seeds and burned the fields and we did never learn that. So Kid blames the corporation and the corporation sponsors the contest. He's out to get revenge. And that includes every single viewer.
I suppose, and it's also a lesson of
Well, that's
like,
why they saved her. She's one.
yeah. It's also a lesson of, you know, like don't, you know, blame the corporation in this
Yeah.
instance. Don't kill everyone who just wants to listen to music.
Yeah.
They might not all necessarily support the
And help everyone else. Len, that gathering is 7 miles above us. If you can get the elevators working, then maybe I could talk to them. We need to get there too. Because that's where the doctor will be heading. I've never seen him like this. What does that look like to us? This whole world is going to shake to affect them.
I wonder if them invading that planet was anything to do with the Villain Guard Corporation, because they've come back a few times, haven't they?
But that's only ever seemed to be in Moffat written stories.
Oh,
doesn't
true,
it?
true.
Oh, Doctor. Oh.
I reckon it was left.
He's in this episode of Doctor Who.
Yeah. That was easy. I love you.
It's like if
Oh,
your
okay.
if your partner wasn't here, I would be kissing you.
Yeah.
Unless he likes it, I don't know.
Both of you together?
Yeah.
Three's more fun. It's very like a lot of modern music.
Yeah.
It reminds me of a song, I just can't think of it. Just that kind of tune. My big fee. I jump in deep with my big feet. Is this for the OnlyFans people?
Yeah.
Really should stop. Or you'll regret it. Because I have met so many versions of you. And revenge is just an excuse.
Kablam.
Yeah,
Filthy heart.
we skipped that one. It wasn't worth it.
Is Belinda going to show up to convince him to be the better person and not kill him? Unlike
Well, I would. Oh. Ah. Behind you, bitch.
And Luke Skywalkered him.
Yeah, be right behind. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Sonic is a get out of jail free card. Sometimes it annoys me at how easy you can
Yeah.
just click the Sonic and everything's alright.
Yes.
Unless you're me. And you convert them into hard light.
Oh, I love Hard Light Hologram. Get us Arnie baby back. And make another one appear behind him as he keeps.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Doctor's having a bit of a dark moment.
Yeah.
I'm kind of enjoying it a little bit. I like Doctor. That's it. Yeah.
How about we try this 3 trillion
Ooh. Ooh. Ah. You don't need Belinda. It's got Susan. Maybe they couldn't get her in properly, so they could just record her on the TARDIS?
Yeah, maybe.
I hope it leads to more, though.
Yeah. I wonder if there was that character in the End of Time that was meant to be the Doctor's mother. I wonder if I always one of the theories was it was meant to be
It
Susan.
could be
as well.
Susan as well.
I
Yeah.
wonder if it's like this is because that was an instance of that character, whoever she was, kind of convincing the Doctor to not do what he was doing, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Don't do it.
I'd be happy if they retconned her to be Susan.
Yeah. Maybe a bit of time where Victorious came out there.
Yeah.
And is this why he's gonna cry? Because he realises what he's been doing.
Yeah.
On those two.
After all these years,
I apologise.
this could not be. The gentle sister I loved so much.
You abandoned me. You left me there to rot. So we had to do it. We had to tell the galaxy about the coronation. What have you ever done, Cora?
I sing, bitch!
Right?
Maybe he's gonna go on to become an advocate for it. Sort
It's
of
it's
thing.
another metaphor about being out and proud.
Yeah. Or about fighting back for
Yeah.
your like race and species
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff like that.
Don't forget where you came from and always stand up for the people.
Stand up for
Yeah.
your culture. Don't just let them hide you and
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
I don't think Kid cares.
No. Kid Rad?
But-
Kid Rad, Conrad,
Oh, very good,
Kid
yeah.
Rad. They're very similar characters.
Yeah.
And sometimes a dickhead can just be a dickhead. Well, no, I guess they gave him more of a reason to than Conrad.
Yeah,
Conrad's
yeah,
mum
yeah.
just gave him a slap now and then. My dad slapped me. I never turned into a dickhead.
Well.
Oh, thanks. Oh yeah, right.
All those people were frozen in gravity shield, perfectly suspended in space, but only I had hologram experts who could fashion hard light into the tractor beam.
Well, like a Portal 2.
Oh, okay.
Hard light.
Not do anything.
Hard light.
Hard light bridges.
Oh, okay. Hard light I first got from Red Dwarf.
Oh yeah.
Because
Yeah,
Raymond
of
gets
course.
turned into a hard light
Oh,
hologram.
yeah, I did. I played Portal more recently than I watched
Oh,
Red Dwarf.
Oh, Ryan's the only one we're saving then.
He's in on the mouse.
Oh, if only I had medical staff. I could turn Ryder's cryogenic chamber into a revival booth. What do you say, Mike? I'll do anything for you.
Yeah, they both want him.
Yeah.
To be fair, sack Belinda off, get these two as
Yeah.
companions.
He's like, Belle, I love you, mate, but like, would you mind just staying here for a minute? Me and these
Yeah.
two are gonna.
Yeah.
We need some private time.
Hey, next series companions, I'm up for it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Stop. My name is Belinda. I'm a nurse. Don't worry.
You've had two girls in a row now, shoot. You get two guys in one
Yeah.
go.
You came back from the dead.
Amazing, amazing.
Go Ryan. He's a nice bloke, Ryan, as well.
Yeah.
He's a good.
I don't know-
person,
I don't
good
know
moral-
much
yeah,
about him.
yeah.
Not my sort of programming that he tends to be in.
Me neither, but he's shown up on things like The Last Leg and everything.
Oh,
and
okay.
Just yeah.
Oh, revival montage.
Was that Maestro? We'll have to go back to them to be there. Oh, it's one of the. For making your mind.
Oh, yeah, songs. We don't want to get a
This is real
copyright.
rock song.
Yeah,
I didn't think.
we may have got away with it.
If it was for those meddling kids.
We can't have much.
Let's. If you want to see some more.
There we go. See some more.
Go making your mind up.
Just this once. Everybody lived.
Yeah.
But whatever.
I love that they're still doing it in English and French, even though it's the whole like half of the galaxy.
Surely it would all be like universally translated or whatever.
Yeah.
Or... We still got 10 minutes.
Oh.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna have to turn it down again. And that's...
Two little boys had two little toys.
No, the one song we want to hear you throughout the galaxy. Okay. Is it cute? We pausing? She's just gonna go and be like standing out for the hell people.
The corporation tried to hide.
Hmm?
The song of my home planet. Heavy.
Gasp!
She's one of them. Well, I'm not listening to it.
One of them.
Remember a civilization.
Come on, we're leaving.
It's history.
It's BT. It looked a lot like Earth. Yeah, there we go. I was expecting some kind of like, I don't know what the BBC have and haven't copyrighted out of their music, so even though it's not a real world song, I think that...
Well, it's Disney, so if we transmit this, Mickey Mouse is going to like bash the door in.
Oh, so, yeah. Oh, I thought we were in a vault then. You vote all the different little vote buttons or something. See, it's series 3. We're getting a song of the people as they all rise out from under the motorway.
Yeah.
See, this is
Yeah. And Martha's there.
yeah, Belinda Jones, Martha Chandra.
Martha Chandra.
Yeah. I didn't know vocals had wings. Or they've just been running about a lot and they're really sore. The vocals sore.
I've been singing too much. Vocals sore.
Oh, my vocals are sore. Oh. And the singing brings the fields back to life.
It puts the fires out.
Yeah. God, BBC, setting fire to a field?
Oh.
Just for your Doctor Who show?
They went all the way to Afghanistan and burnt some real poppy fields.
Yeah.
That's what we're spending our lives this field, is it? Ugh.
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 Well, that was shit.
Yeah. Play Ya Ding Dong.
Give us a bit of Venga, boys. Oh, you liked it. I'm leaving you. That's feeling a bit cliche. This is a cliche moment.
Yeah.
Right, you two, we've decided your sentence. You're both getting executed. Forthwith, immediately, please step into the execution booth. What is it? What is it for? What is it in Star Trek?
The agony booth.
The agony booth. Star Trek classics. Oh, we need to do more of that. The next
Yeah, once we
thing we got to do is
sort of
Digimon.
wish. Oh yes, of course, yeah.
But after Digimon, we'll do a Star Trek run. Oh. Yeah, never need the TARDIS. Still like 7-ish minutes. I guess we have only got 2 episodes now, though. Is this going to lead into
Yeah.
the semi-final?
Yeah.
From Belinda saying, "Douze points, Doctor."
I thought it was my Waterloo.
No.
It was my rise out of Phoenix.
Eurovision references, eh?
They're the references you've been waiting the entire
Yeah,
episode
yeah.
for.
What do you know I liked? Rise Like a Phoenix, I didn't.
Still, I already know what you're thinking.
That's the point of people. You don't know what anyone's
Yeah.
thinking.
Oh, Belinda, you got a bloodshot eye.
Oh.
Some drops in.
Oh, yeah.
Get some Much Hazel drops in there.
Because they all died.
Okay. I understand a bit more why he got so angry then if he was thinking about that.
Yeah. But then I would save them. But then the Master killed them again. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why can't be in the fucking thing? Caroline Ford's not ill or something, so it's hard for her to film. So they're doing I don't know.
Well, they had the Susan twist in the last series, didn't they?
Yeah.
And besides,
They're like,
there is a very tasty chef unhinged who's going to think I ghosted him. So fire up that Vindicator and get me back
So
to dinner.
unless they did the Susan fake out last series in order to drop it this series.
Yeah.
Died many years ago.
Oh.
Hologram explained.
The history books say the planet ended on the old Earth date, May the 24th, 2025.
Ended how?
It is said the planet disintegrated into rock and dust and ashes. All the memories here were sieved from the rubble of a civilization that died in a single second. Cause? Unknown.
That's why all the cameos are modern day cameos, because
Of course, yeah.
the Earth died at that time. That's what all the media would be.
But Rylan survived.
That was the day that I.
Do we know where Rylan is at the moment? Is he in cryo sleep?
I can pause it. But I don't know. Yeah.
Greetings on the Vindicator. This thing is working.
Why is that
Well,
way?
I am not just gonna take you home. I am gonna save your home.
Okay.
Here we go.
Are we going to get a cliffhanger of them arriving?
And there's nothing that. Or, well, we've hit the same problem as last time. Ooh. For whom does the bell toll? Oh. Alright, babes, chill. It's indigestion.
Oh, I forgot about the tea.
Oh. Oh.
Oh shit, okay.
Okay. So and Caroline Ford as Susan Foreman.
Susan Foreman.
Sort of for the whole.
Givenchy pour homme.
He got Sean.
It was a
okay.
mid episode, wasn't it?
It was an okay.
Yeah.
The Susan cameo outdid everything else in that episode.
But it's like you said with the Joe Doctor. It's just like,
why?
what are you doing with it?
Yeah.
It's yeah.
They did slightly more with this
Yeah.
here rather than just a quick shot. But yeah, unless it's going to come back in the next episode or two, and we actually get to see Susan or something.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, we'll find out.
we
in the coming
will
hours.
find out in the next hour or two. Yeah. Good. Other than that, yeah.
Yeah, it was just sort of it was like a
a
breath
filler-ish.
before the storm of the finale sort
Yeah.
of thing, wasn't it?
Oh, it was it was a fear her kind of.
It wasn't a utopia. It was a fear her.
Yeah, yeah. No, it wasn't as bad as fear her, but
No.
it
I'd give it it's about 6. I'd say like a
5-6. Yeah.
That was alright.
If it wasn't for the Susan twist, yeah, that's all that's on my mind about it. To be fair, I did like the Doctor having slight hints of Time Lord Victoriae.
I did like it. I did feel like in that episode it sort of just came out of nowhere and then disappeared again. I would prefer it if it was maybe
If they'd
hinted
have
at first and
explained
then...
the Time Lord
Yeah,
the Gallifrey connection before he'd done it.
Yeah.
I get, yeah.
Or if he'd shown hints previously, where he's been like the chillest dude for like his whole
His
series.
Doctor has been like the biggest,
yeah.
not Dark Doctor of the the lightest of most of the Doctors.
Yeah. But yeah. Anyway,
It was an okay one, yeah. Next time though, 2 parts.
Next
I'm
time
guessing it's going to be a 2-parter.
Yes.
The finale.
So next time I think it's called Wish World.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, no, because... So, Wish World sounds obviously very, like, fake worldy sort of like... Or, because Miss Flood's released Conrad, but the Doctor said Conrad was meant to, like, die alone in prison or something.
Oh yeah.
Maybe this is, like, time has changed because she released him?
It's gonna be like the Fairly Odd Parents episode where the dad is in charge and everyone has to smile.
Yeah.
Now Conrad's in charge.
Yeah.
Everyone has to listen to his podcast.
Yeah, because that was, I think that was one of my notes I had that I couldn't find. I said I had more notes for a lucky day.
Yeah.
And that was a thought of mine, is like, the Doctor at the end berates him and basically says, you're going to spend the rest of your life in prison rotting away.
Oh, that was
But
a darker
then-
bit, I suppose.
But then Miss Flood releases him, so he doesn't spend his life in prison rotting away. Does that change time?
Yeah.
Maybe that's the Wish World. Have we have? There's been a big finish called Wish World. It feels like there would have been a big finish called Wish
There's
World.
been things called World.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm getting stuck on.
Yeah.
I won't look it up because it might give me spoilers.
I think we managed to do 2
Wax
together
World.
decently.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I think we'll try and.
Especially because I think it is a 2-parter, so I think,
yeah.
it would make sense.
Okay, so we are now going to take a short, say, 5-10 minute break,
React.
and then we will be back streaming on this channel. I'm going to end this stream video, but in the next 10, if we have to overestimate, 15 minutes maybe.
Someone says there's a post-credits scene.
Oh. Okay. Oh.
Or mid-credit scene, I suppose.
You've hit the keyboard, you knobhead. Oh, done. What done?
This is the last one.
Oh, okay.
Get you to a sick bay.
Has he gone?
My name is Mike. I'm a nurse.
Has he gone? The doctor.
You know the doctor?
Yeah, he's gone. We looked for him. He's just disappeared. And it's safe.
What is
I'm
this?
afraid my double brainstem froze. Lethal for a time lady.
Ah.
I've got my own knack for survival. I suppose I should think of some famous last words.
Oh.
How about let battle begin?
Oh.
Oh!
Oh, must we help them all? Are they man?
Never took me down to nursing school.
Feedback generated, evidently.
Professor person.
Unfortunately, yes, our name is Veronica. Although she's become a Rani, while I'm the Rani. A definite article, so to speak. Now, have you got the vindicator readings? Yeah, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. Then come with me, Mrs. Flood. Out of the way, boys, because I have a date.
I love her.
I will bring him absolute terror. That's what I said. Shut up.
Okay, I'm glad. Thank you for letting us know about that.
Yeah.
Okay, yes. So that was the spoiler I had, was that
Okay.
she was the Rani, and that was mainly because I, in my own time, was looking up classic Doctor Who Rani,
Right. Oh, that's
and
unfortunate.
who pops up on Google but Mrs.
Fucking hell,
Flood.
yeah.
So yeah, that is sort of like, that's the unfortunate thing about when they bring back a Doctor Who thing and you're watching it a few weeks late, is that
Yeah.
like, oh, I just wanted to look up a scene with the Rani in from like
Yeah.
back in the old day, and it's like, brilliant.
Yeah,
That's why I was like, right, I'm not looking up anything that I can't
fair
type the words Doctor Who into Google.
So, I'm not too surprised because
I'm not,
everyone's.
yes.
That was one of the main theories, wasn't it?
It's always been the Rani coming back has been a theory since the original days of Russell T Davies.
Yeah.
So I'm not surprised, and if anything, about fucking time maybe.
Yeah.
I'm glad that
Lady.
I want to see more of the Rani. I'm glad they're finally getting around to it. It's
So-
taken too fucking long.
One of the like a maybe thought that I had. Obviously now I know it's not the case, but because Mrs. Flood introduced herself as the governor, I was like, is that
Okay.
like a synonym for the master?
Oh,
Which
okay.
honestly, I would have loved to see Anita Dobson as the master. I thought that would have been amazing.
Just like
But-
the next
yeah,
Missy kind of.
Yeah,
yes, yes.
But yeah, I'm happy with this.
Yes, I'm happy with this.
Um,
And we do know that the Master is trapped in a Toymaker's tooth that gets picked up by a woman with red fingernails.
yes, of course.
So maybe she's
yes.
got the Master, and if by the end of this two-parter we defeat her, it leaves way for the Master
Maybe,
to
yeah.
be able to. Anyway.
Also, side note, I know this question has been asked before, but you know, the Doctor, we know what a Doctor is, the
Yeah.
Master, we know what is a Rani?
Alright.
Do we know, does anyone know? Or is it
What
just
is a
is it just a word they came up with in the 80s? Rani DMC.
Is it like Guru or something, or
I don't know.
I don't know.
You know what? I'm gonna look it up now that I'm not gonna get a spoiler now, am I?
Okay. Pardon?
Anyway,
Rani, maybe, I don't
possibly.
know.
Is it like the female
Queen.
of Raja?
Yeah.
But
Okay,
anyway,
so yeah, that's extended us a little bit, but I'm glad we watched that because that was quite an integral end credit scene.
yes.
Okay, so yeah, that's
So,
what
I guess when they did
Pardon? Yeah.
when they did when she did the voice and it was like let battle commence, I don't know that quote from the classic show, but I kind of guessed
It felt like a quote.
that was probably the Rani saying that.
Maybe. I
Was
can't
she in
remember.
Battlefield?
No.
No.
It was Mark of the Rani with Colin Baker, where her and the Master were
And
in
then
it.
Time and the Rani.
And Time and the Rani was
Yeah.
McCoy's first one, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I don't know that quote, but I kind of when that clip came up, I was like, okay, it's not the Master. It's a Time Lord, and it's got a
Yeah.
quote from the classic, so it must be the Rani. Oh, there we are.
Okay, Hindu Queen, the word Rani means apparently. Ah.
You know your Hindu queen words.
Okay, that end credit was almost better than the entire episode.
Yeah, I would
And
agree actually. Yeah.
The Susan cameos were the best things of the episode, but that end credit was the best part of this entire episode. And it wasn't even in the episode; it was after it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
So,
yeah,
yeah.
now I am excited. I was excited anyway because I knew it was going to be the Rani, but I was trying to hold out on the fact that I knew it was going to be the Rani.
Oh, cool.
And because the Rani was a lot less mad and insane than the Doctor. She was a scientist,
Master.
kind of. But yes,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Master.
Yeah.
She was a scientist, and that's why I kind of wanted them to see a modern day.
It's a bit more cold and calculated rather than just insane.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh,
We better stop so that we
so we will. Yes.
get on to the next ones.
We'll be stopping the stream and everything, but we will be back on back on this channel in the next 10, overestimate 15 minutes, and we will bash out the final 2 episodes of this series of Doctor Who. I mean, we'll have to doubly bash it out because we've got two Ranis.
Yeah.
Whew.
Roger Delgado must
Now
be
we need to do
at
is
his
bring
element.
bring back Rani Chandra, and we'll.
Yeah. They should have got her to be one of them.
So
So her name means
So
Queen
Russell, so Russell has gone out and said it's a complete coincidence that this girl's called Belinda Chandra. But your main villain of the series shared the first name of the Rani Chandra. Was that meant to be a hint?
I mean, it could just be that they're common names.
Maybe. If this is RTD, this is Russell. It feels too him. It feels too him.
I'll message him on Instagram.
It feels too him to be a coincidence. Anyway, back here, 15-ish minutes or so. I'm over on the wrong thing. Bye.
Generation.
Oh.